Welcome back, everybody. It's Rudy with Timmy Investments, and welcome to February of 2019. And let's give it a little update of what's going on, let the patrons know what's happening, and let's talk about the market and a lot of the uncertainties facing the next couple months. As we all know, let's start with the most obvious. The beginning of 2019, on the backs of 2018 with Magic the Gathering and Hasbro, they released a lot of products out in 2018. Specifically, Ultimate Masters in the home stretch of the fourth quarter generated some big numbers. And of course, they had Masters 25, Summer Sets, Commander, and specialty products along the way. So now in 2019, Magic, and they're going to be forced to either match the same revenue or at least raise it by usually 5 to 10%, is the goal of corporate America to maintain smiling shareholders so that they don't lose their jobs at the high executive Timmy Lumberg Bob level. So, this is what we know. We got the new Ravnica Allegiance set that just came out. Ultimate Masters is done. There appears to be no more coming. Maybe we'll get a surprise of 6 months to a year as a holiday special. Probably not. It's not looking good. We're in February now. No word. Doesn't look good. So, let's look at this. What is coming? That is pretty much becoming the most important question that a lot of the collectors, investors, even the distributors, besides the head person at each distributor who goes to the official WOTC meetings and they have the inside info that they're not allowed to discuss. Besides those handful of people, the majority of everybody is wondering Mark Rosewater's famous saying, 2019 is supposed to be this legendary lineup of products. And nobody really knows what they are. I have to admit, this is the first time in quite a long time that I don't even have anything to say, hey, core sets are coming back. Hey, another master set. I actually don't have any information on leaks or anything coming up. Besides, we know supposedly there's some new Kamigawa type of return to that kind of scenery, planeswalker type of areas. Which leaves a lot of question marks, everyone. Because with master sets being retired, that leaves a lot of shortfalls for revenue. So we all know we're going to have a summer set. The rumor has it that there's either rumor number one, they're going to finish the Conspiracy series with a third and final trilogy, The Conspiracy. I don't think that's going to be the case. Rumor number two, there's going to be another sort of popper type of specialty summer set, like a popper, like a battle bond for two-headed giant multiplayer, but it's going to be a popper summer set. That is another rumor with the Amulet, the infamous Arabian Nights card, and some others. There's another rumor, so we've got Conspiracy as a possible rumor for summer set. There's another battle bond multiplayer type thing, which is similar to Conspiracy. There's a rumor that there's going to be a popper designed booster box just with those type of products. If I had to place my bet as a betting man, I'm going to place my bet. I feel like it's going to be a popper thing. Because I feel like there's been some whispers around an actual booster box being designed around those type of cards. Now, I have no evidence of anything. All right, so moving on. Just so you know, forgot to say it already. I know we're a couple minutes in the video. In February 2019, patrons, we're doing Dominaria is finally back. I know a lot of you guys were waiting a long time. 79 shipped. Same thing with the rivals, regular Ixalan, Dominaria, the new guilds of Ravnica. We got a couple weeks, probably about 4 to 6 weeks, depending until the allocation window ends on the new Ravnica set, where I can buy over 1,000, so you got to hold tight. I'm hoping for either April, otherwise we're just going to have to wait April. I'm hoping for either March or April, but either way, it is what it is, right? So, as in addition, some of you already know, mid-February, around Valentine's Day, I will be running the infamous Return to the Taco Bell Farmer Rudy, as I do a very special thank you. I haven't done one in about a year, to the patrons and the loyalty thing, and we're going to do a very special, loyalty pays a dividend type special, thank you, give back thing. So that's pretty much, there's going to be like 4 tiers. So if you're a 2-year patron, you get a certain discount, a 1.5 year, 1 year, 6 month, and 1 month. There'll be a different discount for however long you climbed up that ladder. Next thing, let's jump into the Ravnica thing. There's been, I like this. I know I'm a broken record. I've said this many times, but just remember, everybody, every time there's a new set that comes out, the EV on the new Ravnica set that just came out a couple weeks ago, it was like 145, then 130, then 120 as of the filming this video. Hang on. Expected value of Ravnica is about $112 a box as of the filming of this video. The new Ravnica set, it'll level out around 100 probably. And then, of course, once it goes off allocation, it'll bounce between the 80 and 100 range. So, for those of you flipping the singles, trying to make money, you're trying to flip or invest, be aware, way too early to invest. Be very, very careful sitting on these cards, speculating on them, because remember, every day that's going by right now, the brand new Ravnica EV, that particular set is having endless supply being pumped into the market. Every day, thousands of packs are being opened. People are selling the singles, trading them in, and you're going to have a lot of moving money, moving buy list prices, and it is not investable until the tail end of the supply chain. We've talked about this with every other set, but for those of you new to the channel, just keep that in mind. Do not try to tie up your money and sitting on the booster boxes. They're going to be in print for 18 months, which means it is impossible for the box price to go up as there's additional supply being dumped on the market every week and every month. Just laying it out there. Now, every once in a while, there's an exception. For those of you who weren't around, remember when Dominaria came out? Dominaria actually came out originally, and remember, it held really high for a long time. The demand was so high, distributors physically couldn't get enough because WOTC had to literally print more boxes at the beginning, which actually caused a new release product to actually sell for $100 to $110 a booster box at release. And it actually held because the demand was so strong because Dominaria was such a unique special set. Ixalan and rival of Ixalans, that's funny. The Ixalan block was the opposite. Both the sets came out, they just sold like garbage fire. Not as bad as Amonkhet and Hour, but they were still very weak. A little tick up from the Amonkhet block, but still pretty bad. Now, the Ixalan block is actually like aging invertly. So it started off crappy, and it's aging good. So it's a really strange thing. We haven't seen anything like that in a very, very long time. Last time that really stood out to me, I'm going to probably say like Dark Ascension reminded me of that. Dark Ascension came out, and people complained from day one because you had Innistrad and Avacyn Restored around that 2010, 2011, 2012 range. And when Dark Ascension came out, it was like this watered-down, weak, complaining set, and it was just nobody wanted it. The boxes stayed cheap for a long time, and it literally took 3 years past being out of print for the box prices to even climb up to $80, $90, and to break $100 a box. So I wanted to lay that out there, but we'll have a whole other video for kind of the sealed market update coming in the next few days. But I wanted to let everybody know, so that's what's going on with the patrons. You can finally get your Dominaria and the Ixalan boxes, special coming mid-month. And of course, calm down with all the new standard boxes and releases. Don't get crazy, don't overspend. It's just a normal thing. Other news, obviously, as we all know from my other videos, and I'm sure you've seen on the internet, the Mythic Timmy boxes on eBay and Hasbro and the eBay store, that's all over with. It was, it was just a bunch of flippity-floppity dumb shit. I mean, it's over with. It didn't go well. People are trying to flip them down, break even. Some people are making $5, some are losing. Let it be. It's over with. I think the most important thing to think about moving forward right now is over the next 30, 60 days, we're going to get news and releases and information from WOTC about these new products coming in 2019. That is going to be the most important thing moving forward for, I think, the standard, the modern legacy, sealed investors, distributors, and everybody's waiting for. Because nobody really has any idea. I mean, I expect in the next 60 days to have some sort of new specialty product, coming out. And I don't know how far off we are from that because we're in February. They got to hit numbers for first quarter, second quarter. So I don't really know how that's going to work out. So be aware, be ready at any time. We could be having a knee-jerk reaction with something dramatic coming. And I'm not sure if anybody has any suggestions in the comments, let me know below. If you guys have theories about what's coming, all I know is some form of master product, something special is going to have to show up to actually replace these items. We have huge sales and revenue shortfalls. The first quarter last year was moderate. I think it was Masters 25. So if you guys have information, I'm all ears. Let me know what you think. So yeah, because I don't know what's coming. I mean, unless they just rebrand and say a new reprint set under a completely different name, I don't know what they're going to do here. I mean, they're going to have Commander. I expect a spell book type thing, but where's the money going to come from? So, welcome to February. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, or you want to see anything in the contents, there's new videos, let me know. And other than that, Rudy with Alpha Investments, and have a great day.